Hey Hound Dogs, this is Paul. The first time I did one of these haul videos, it was more as a stopgap while I was fighting a 10-year-old laptop to edit the Comic-Con vlog. But since they've been doing decently well for our channel, I figured I might as well keep doing it. This year with Comic-Con, we didn't see that much compared to previous years, but we still walked away with some stuff. So I figured I'd start with pins. We managed to get into the Pac-Man Cafe on Wednesday, so we got this 45th anniversary pin set. And the official Comic-Con merch that included these Comic-Con pins. And there was a table right across from us, so it's con artists, and they had this cool pin set. I guess in the middle you had the convention center, and you also had a daily pin representing each day of the con. The Wednesday one in particular is supposed to glow in the dark. You got all of them. You got this completion pin. And because we've also been attendees and now exhibitors, we got the attendee and exhibitor pins to go along with that. Comic-Con adjacent merch. I got this official lanyard, this official premium badge holder, this official 5-pack of pens. Also mentioned on the floor, Karen Hellion was, if I got the name right, was selling these Stitch badge inserts. They were really funny because they're advertising Dexter on there, and Stitch is pushing it aside. While we're still talking about small things, there are some cards. Dreamforger Studios Nurse Alley had this set of Perks and Cons cards that are inspired by the perks in the Fallout games, and I thought they looked pretty neat. Mark Brooks was finally giving out the business card he originally wanted to hand out last year, and I think it's pretty funny he put on there. Magic the Gathering, we kind of got back into that after like over a decade. So we found this copy of Demonic Attorney, which is an anti-card. It's a handful of cards where it interacts with the original anti-rule that was in place. And they're pretty cheap, reserve list cards. We had a fascination with them because of how unique they are and their connection with Magic's history. Speaking of Magic cards, Ken Christensen signed this copy of Jetfire. Marcelo Materi signed this Optimus Prime, and David Peterson signed this copy of Mabel from the Bloomborough set. Peterson only charges $5 for signatures on Magic cards, so that wasn't too difficult. Card game adjacent, we got this set of Chessex dice to help keep track of board states more easily. And from the Konami booth, got this cool Odeon mat. Mentioned that they had been having kind of a hard time selling the Odeon mat because not as many people know who he is, even though this is a pretty cool looking mat. To give a brief explanation, the main antagonist of the Battle City arc was Merrick, and his dark side, Yami Merrick, was kept in check by Odeon, who is his most faithful servant. And when Odeon is pretending to be Merrick, he plays a counterfeit Winged Dragon of Ra in his duel against Joey, falls unconscious, and that triggers Yami Merrick to completely take over Merrick. Behind Odeon is one of the new Apophis cards, because he ran a trap deck, and his signature card is embodiment of Apophis. And also, one of our booth neighbors had poker chips that were promoting one of their comics called Vamp. They were free. We just thought they were neat. Side note, for those who are interested in fidget toys, this particular interaction is what the Ono slider recreates. Moving on, at the Be Cute booth, we got this cool shirt, as well as this comic collection, which she signed and drew in. Speaking of books, Udon, I got this exclusive gold foil variant of the 2025 Shantae swimsuit special. By the way, if you're a Shantae fan, the Bosons are like the nicest people you'll ever meet. Chris Ayers is the Daily Zoo, put out a new book that was a collection of sketches that he drew in other people's books. And ours, he drew the Indian giant squirrel. David Peterson also put out the Axe Wielder's sketchbook for Mouse Guard, which came pre-signed. At First Second, I got the second volume of the Adventure Zone. I liked the first one enough that I went out of my way to get this on Sunday when it was half off. And they also gave me a free copy of this and this nice tote. Tokyo Pop, I got a copy of Marcy's Journal, which came with a free magnet. The Mega 64 booth, I got a copy of Derek Acosta's new horror anthology, Phobia, which I owe him a review of. While I was there, I also got the Mega 64 Con exclusive DVD 2003, which is totally from the year 2003. Got all four of the boys to sign it. At Image, I got a collection of Grommets, which is a skateboarding comic by Brian Posehn and Rick Remender. As soon as I read the first issue, which I had gotten signed by Posehn at WonderCon, and read the last page of issue 1, I knew it was in for something special, so I trade weighted the rest of it. Oh yeah, and the Adventure Zone also came with these trading cards. I haven't looked at them yet, and I'm not sure if it's the exact same trading card set that I got before, but I couldn't turn down free cards. We also got autographs on this Free Comic Book Day Boom preview, David Peterson, and this copy of Kanto, A Place Like Home, signed by Thor and Zucker. Recently, Char's also been using a shoulder bag for his own personal reasons, but the one he was using was cheap and wasn't holding up as well as we would have liked. So while we were at Mega 64, he grabbed this one, Oswald pin not included, and the main perk of it for him was that it was not only larger, but also had a ton of pockets. There's one here, another pocket in there, and on top of that it has a pocket on the back. It's not meant to be an ad, it's a cool bag. While on the floor, Trevor also scored another couple items. One was this Dio 1.5 from 52 Toys, or 52 Toys, or however you say it. We've been looking for this for quite a while. We also got this Moon Safari giraffe, which still turns into a cube, just like their other toys. Hasbro, on a quiet afternoon where they didn't have snaked or capped lines, got this early release of this Hearts of Steel 2-pack featuring Megatron and Bumblebee. And with every purchase from Hasbro, you also got a free Spider-Man welcome deck, which has 2 30-card decks, one guaranteed and one random inside. In this case, had a mono red Ghost Spider guaranteed, and the mono white Spider-Man, specifically Peter Parker. After Trevor noticed that a couple of Copic markers that he brought dried out while he was at the booth, we tried to look for Copic markers on the floor, but they weren't there and no one sold them, so he decided to try Olo, which is a cheaper brand. He got 8 markers. So we'll see how that turns out. Then there are a couple posters. The IDW booth, they're giving away this Sonic the Hedgehog poster featuring Sage from Sonic Frontiers. The Kanto signing, they also had this poster that they also signed. There was a poster giveaway at Tokyo Pop for Amphibia. If you were basically one of the first 10 there, you could have gotten one that was pre-signed by Matt Brawley, but I didn't really get there in time for that, so I still got the free poster. And there was also this signing at Toddland with Chris and Shane Houghton, who created Big City Greens, and I managed to snag one of those. The last 2 items are also particularly cool for us. Trevor and I finally managed to get into Hall H this year for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is a movie we are super hyped for. During the panel, they're giving out giveaway tickets, and we trekked over to the Hyatt to exchange them for a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place pizza box. That's really cool to have this kind of thing IRL. Fortunately, Trevor's was a little miscut, but there's nothing you can really do about that. We saw other people had folded theirs, but we decided not to, just for the sake of getting them home easier. As a reward for finally getting into Hall H, Trevor and I also got these Hall H badges from Con Rangers. Then the final thing was, Trevor and I also managed to get into a panel for the Amazing Digital Circus, which featured the voice actors and a surprise appearance from Gooseworks. During the panel, there was also another giveaway, but this time we didn't have to exchange a ticket. It was a development sketch card featuring development art of the characters whose voice actors appeared at the panel, and we interpreted something they said as meaning they were signed by a random voice actor. So in that case, we'll share that we got, hopefully I'm not butchering his name, Alex Rokon, who voices Kane. And you can tell that he individually signed them because if you look closely, the signature is a little different between the cards. And as fans of the Amazing Digital Circus, that was a really cool bonus. So that about does it for this year's Comic-Con haul. If you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, including the Comic-Con vlog that I'll be editing, and leave a comment below if you have any opinions on Comic-Con this year, or if you got anything that was pretty cool. And that's about it. Bye.